What's going on, everybody? So, the Silent Hill 2 remake just dropped on PC, and I guess it dropped a little early because I was expecting it to release on October 8th. But I tested it out so far on the Lenovo Legion Go, and I have to say that Silent Hill 2 remake actually plays pretty well if you have the correct setting. At first, it wasn't too great, it was kind of choppy. The FPS was jumping around 15 to 20 at the most, and so I had to fix the settings a little bit. Now, I set the resolution to 1600 by 1000p, and I mostly put the graphic settings to medium with VSync on. I turned up the textures and I enabled FSR 3.0 in balanced mode. So it still looks really good and it plays a little better. And now the game hovers around 30 to 40 FPS on average, which is a huge improvement from the 20 FPS to 15 that I saw early on with default settings. But these settings that I'm going to show you right here are really just the best settings you can have for Silent Hill 2 Remake to play really well on the Lenovo Legion Go, and that's also in combat. I'm going to show you the first monster interaction that you have with a weapon equipped, and as you can see, the combat is pretty fluid and it actually feels pretty good. So far, I'm loving Silent Hill 2 Remake on the Legion Go. It hasn't freezed or crashed or anything like that, but there's so many games coming October specifically for PC that have being ported, just like God of War Ragnarok and Until Dawn. But in all my honest opinion, Silent Hill 2 Remake is a remake that actually needed to be done. At first I thought it was kind of not a good idea because Bloober Team did pretty well on Demon Souls, but I didn't know how they would handle something as complex and masterful as Silent Hill 2, or so they say. I personally haven't beat many Silent Hill games. I haven't got around to finishing Silent Hill 2 original, so playing this one is kind of a new perspective for me because I always really liked the Silent Hill games in theory, but then when you actually get into it, there's just a lot of running around, getting lost in very, very big open areas, like the entirety of the Silent Hill town or city. So getting into it this time around, I was a little skeptical because I naturally didn't mix super well with Silent Hill games in long term. I have every single Silent Hill game I've played and finished. Silent Hill Shattered Memories, which was seen as kind of the odd one out because it was sort of a detective Silent Hill game. But going into Silent Hill 2 Remake, I find it to be kind of a refreshing experience, honestly. It is just really great to see this game remade. It looks amazing. I love the combat system so far, and the movement of the character could be slightly faster, like with, say, Resident Evil 2 Remake, where you can just do a 180 and never stop running. But Silent Hill, your character kind of stops a little bit and then proceeds to run, not at full speed, just at starting speed, eventually getting to full speed. So, needless to say, the main character here is a little stiff, almost exactly like Silent Hill 2 original, which a lot of people and a lot of fans love, and there are a lot of fans out there. But I'm not like a hardcore Silent Hill fan, I'm just a fan. So I wouldn't know too much about the lore. I just know that there are secret UFO cinematics at the end. I never really got that with Shattered Memories, nor do I know if they actually have some kind of UFO Easter egg. I just know that aliens were a huge teased kind of element to Silent Hill, but it's never true. It was kind of like the most ridiculous theory that they presented, but it was also a joke within the Silent Hill fandom that actually got every single ending. So there's a lot that goes into these games. It's not just a one and done with Silent Hill. That's another reason why I never really got into it that much, because as a kid I wasn't the smartest, and the puzzles in Silent Hill were definitely made for adults. I'm not sure how some kids figure this out, but as a kid, I really just got lost. So as an adult now, finally, I'm able to actually understand why a lot of these kids and a lot of these teenagers got into Silent Hill so hardcore when they really got into the puzzles, and they were on like their third puzzle with a full page of notes on scratch paper. It was insane. There was just so much that went into it. I mean, you pretty much had to look up some history lessons just to know certain puzzles from what it looked like. But yeah, Silent Hill is still obviously an amazing game. You could just tell from outside looking in like I do. But so far, Silent Hill 2 Remake plays really well on the Legion Go. Getting back into that, I think so far it is an impressive remake, and the performance speaks wonders for how passionate Bloober Studios was in making the remake. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about Silent Hill 2 Remake on the Legion Go. I'm gonna try it next on the ROG Ally. Don't worry, I'll try it very soon. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Later.